Hello everyone! And welcome back to Danganronpa! Are you ready to enter the elevator? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. Let's go! Let's go! And the door slid shut. Here we are! Oh man. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was a blinding, piercing glow. It was the blinding light of despair. No! Oh, wow! I've been waiting for this! I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this! The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed! Let's get on with the show! Oh my god, the room is so colorful! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly will, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial! Makoto loves the deadlies. He do love the deadlies. Okay, not handbook. Skills. We got 4 points. Ooh! We can get lost in thought. That's good. Is there anything that's better? We couldn't afford that anyway. No, we'll keep lost in thought. So, my theory now, because I'll just say it's a theory because I don't know. My theory is that... What was my theory? I don't think Kyoko did it. I think Mukuro is the victim, but I think that Monokuma did it. Because he said the rules apply to him too. So, I don't know though. I don't know. And maybe this trial is all for naught? I don't know. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you. Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is. It's Kyoko! There's no other explanation! Hiro, Kyoko's right here. But Kyoko's standing right there! No, that's a ghost! Oh my god, Hiro! But she has legs and stuff. Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology! There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate. Okay, so I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body. Her traits? One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. Gloves, face, piercing glare. Gloves! Gloves! I'm talking about her gloves. They give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it. In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves. And would you happen to know the answer? In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands that you don't want anyone to see. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right? They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced! The ghost is trying to fool us all! There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're going to be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... How are we supposed to prove it? Other than Kyoko standing right there alive. Oh, tattoo on right hand, exploded body analysis, and fake nails. Okay, let's see where this goes. That Kyoko there's just a ghost. Impossible. Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost. That dead body, what was it? Whoa, sorry. They got burnt up in the explosion. And she was wearing gloves before the explosion? Oh yeah, she must have been wearing gloves, because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko. This entire discussion is idiotic. I didn't mean to try to shoot the text. I meant to get rid of the text above it. I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it. Okay. Let me focus. Fake nails. Tattoo. It's either the fake nails or tattoo, I think. Prove she's not a ghost. The dead body wasn't wearing gloves. They got burnt up in the explosion. Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion? Oh yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. No! Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko. I don't know if it's fake nails or tattoo. Or maybe exploded body analysis? I don't know. This one's kind of hard. Okay, I think I need to contradict what Hiro's saying. Right there. No! Damn it! I missed again. I know the body isn't Kyoko's and I can prove it. Wasn't wearing gloves. Maybe it's actually the tattoo. Okay. Here we go. No, that's not right. Wait, no, I missed. Wait, I missed. I missed. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, no, that's not right. Well, what's wrong? Did I say something weird? I need to think about it one more time. Maybe I need to scan what Hina's saying, actually. Because she's saying she wasn't wearing gloves, and we know she wasn't wearing gloves in the beginning, so... Oh, no, I didn't scan it. Ah! No! Okay. And this one. Nope, that's not it. Well, what's wrong? Did I say something weird? Well, then it must be the fake nails, then. I guess? I'm pretty sure I have to contradict that, though. I think. Okay. This one. There we go. I got it. Fake nails. Break. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think? Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that. If anyone doesn't know women, it's you! Well, Kyoko, any thoughts? These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly. Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko. Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here. Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First we need to figure that out. That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay, it's either Mukuro or... I don't know, I guess it's gotta be Mukuro then, right? Unless we're being led in the wrong direction? I don't know! If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died? There's gotta be some way to figure it out! I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognizability. and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body, and there's nothing else we could do, right? The one thing that can tell us was on the victim's own body. Okay, tattoo then. So I need to contradict what Toko said? Nope, that's not the one. What? You think something I said is wrong? No, I'm sorry, Toko. I'm just a big silly guy. I'm so sorry. Okay, I need to contradict what Hina's saying. No, I missed. Okay, Hina, be prepared. I'm going to shoot what you said. What you are saying is wrong. There we go. Haha! That's wrong! I guess it has to be Mukuro, or the mastermind is pretending to be Mukuro and making something out of nothing? I don't know. There was one clue left behind that we could use to identify the body. What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death! A cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see. She's being stupid! Ignore them, Makoto! Tell us what you're talking about! The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand. Oh yeah, my theory! My theory was... I'm remembering. I think my theory was that it's the mastermind posing as Mukuro, and that's why Monokuma took so long to get back. It wasn't because Monokuma was waiting for Kyoko, it was because the mastermind was being Mukuro's body for Kyoko to investigate, and then Monokuma had to come back, the mastermind had to come back and regain control of Monokuma? Maybe, I don't know, that's my theory right now. Oh yeah, the design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it to be like, you're my bitch, what? Seriously? They really did something that humiliating? No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo. Whoa, really? If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Where's that thing? Is it... Okay, I think it's her profile. Yeah, there we go. The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to. Okay, so... to show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Fenrir? The image that represents Fenrir is... the wolf! The wolf! Oh, Hangman's Gambit! Okay, wolf! Wolf! We need a W! W. Whoa, we need a F! That was easy. Yay! It's a wolf! That was the quickest Hangman's Gambit we've had! The representation of Fenrir is a wolf. Fenrir! The wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki and a female giant. Man, after all this time, we finally get a glimpse of the literary all-star. A wolf tattoo? Then that means... Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that the person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro. What? Hold on! Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing? Ha 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 ha! You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right! Yes, indeed! The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba! What? Are you saying the mastermind is dead and now we have to have a class trial? No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all. But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me. Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. Cause she's not even the ultimate despair. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right? Oh yeah, she did. So that means Kyoko got it wrong? Then who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed? Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail. So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant. Then who's the real mastermind? It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all. No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it. But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong. My information was not wrong. Okay, we're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible. Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it. I have officially decided to completely ignore all attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brains! What you're saying is both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body? Then one of us killed Mukuro? Wait, no, there's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along. Nope, there are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events. Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro? Who did it? Who's the killer this time? Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects. Huh? I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to? Based on what we know, there can only be two suspects. Makoto and Kyoko. You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right? Why do you say that? Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time. The gym? That's right. The four of us there were trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects. Exactly so. So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing. Are you thinking of raising an objection? Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue. Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out. Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m. Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body? Sometime around 9. The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go get the pickaxe. So what time was the body discovered? 9! I remember. The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m. since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe. Yep. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. He's right. It had to be around then. So we can be totally sure that the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning. For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning. We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it. Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi. The murder happened between 7 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I'll just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make clear when the body ended up in the garden. I feel like it was there around 7:30 because the body was half wet, right? So that means the sprinklers went off, and the sprinklers go off around 7:30, right? We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time. Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30. That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So, Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden. Okay, I have to say sprinklers to 7:30, I think. Okay, 7:30! Oops! Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that! I'm sorry, I thought that's what I needed to say! Damn it! It's not sprinklers. Fragments? Not fragments. Oh god, what do I say? Do the sprinklers not happen at 7:30? I thought it happened at 7:30. Does it happen at 10? Okay, it's gotta be sprinklers. Maybe it happens at 10:30. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Or 10 o'clock. Ah, it happens at 10 o'clock. Okay, I thought it happened at 7:30 for some reason. No, it happens at 10 o'clock. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later. And what makes you say that? Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? Oh, I did get the time right. I just, didn't contradict the right thing. So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked. Hold on! I remember this part perfectly! The body was wet! Dripping wet, in fact! Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong. Wait, what? I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words! What are you talking about, Toko? No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers. What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence? Man, you're totally wacko! If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why! I need to prove that wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Wait, what? I thought it was the sprinklers. Oh, the moment of truth. Oh, okay. Okay, time to rhythm game time. Eh. Okay, good thing Makoto's gonna tell us, because with this rhythm game, it's usually Makoto giving the answer. And we don't have to select the right answer? I don't think. Oh! I need more bullets! Oh, there's the bullets. Okay. Whoa! Are you trying to blame me? I'm right about this. Oh god! Toko! Okay. Trying to keep my combo. No, I missed. Oh, final strike! How can you not say it was the sprinklers? Because of the body analysis, I guess. I'm not actually sure. Why wasn't it the sprinklers? Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. Why? Why? The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. So what does that mean? If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet? That's a good point. So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her. Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because of the fire? Was it gasoline? While the body was still on fire, I doused it with the water, but only the part that was on fire. The top half. Oh, it came from just Makoto's bucket of water. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really did do it. So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on, at 7:30 in the morning. Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9. But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7 this morning, right? So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you. In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko. Oh, Kyoko! Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's... I'd just like to say one thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna let Kyoko say that one thing in the next episode. I'm gonna end it here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. And I'll see you in the next episode of Danganronpa tomorrow. Bye-bye.